part of it is, Samwise is always standing next to Frodo. Everyone else is talking. Sam's like this. So finally, on a day where I get to talk, it was a happy day for me. Like, I get to talk. If all the negativity, all the feelings that everybody has, all through Middle Earth, that's bad, gets shrunk down and put into the soul of one tiny little creature. And so he deteriorates and has his life, his essence, sucked out of him, and killed like a cancer from the inside. It's hard to show in a movie. Peter would say, Elijah, okay, on this next shot, we're going to push the camera in like this. The audience, I want the audience to feel when they see your face, the most gut-wrenching, hideous, painful agony they've ever felt in their entire life. I want them to feel like they're going to cry and scream and pull their hair out, and they can't believe their agony on your behalf and what it's doing to them. I want to see that. Oh, and action. Opening you up and opening you up, and you're crying, and then Peter Jackson comes around, and he's very stoic. Peter is, Kiwi guy, guys are very strong and they don't really show a lot of emotion, and he had tears streaming down his face. And when I saw that, I knew it was working. And Andy, his passion, the word passion, if you wrote it in all caps with 10 exclamation points, wouldn't be big enough to describe what Andy's feeling was and what his commitment to the job was. So we're in the little dressing rooms, what do you call it, the trailers, and we had video games. And we had the James Bond 007 video game on Sega or something like that. 64? Nintendo 64?
Yep.
So we're sitting there and we're playing, and without really thinking about it, I choose 006, right? Who is Sean Bean's character. And, or he does. I can't remember who it was, but anyway, and our door's open to let the cool air in, and we're playing the game, and we'll spend hours just like this, playing the video game, playing the video game, playing it. Okay, go to my dude. Okay, play the video game, play the video game. And at a certain moment, 007, whose face is Sean Bean, it's his image that's put on the character. Elijah shoots him in the head, and he dies. And we look up, and Sean Bean's walking outside. The best compliments I've ever gotten were from my mother and my brother after Lord of the Rings, when all of the award shows were happening. And they weren't even, they were sort of complimenting me, but they were also just trying to understand it. Because even though my mother was sick, this was something totally different. And so they said to me, with the exact same tone of voice, separately, at different times, the exact same kind of wonderment, their eyes kind of closed, squinting and their head turned and kind of breathing softly. And they just said, you've worked so hard. You've worked so hard. And I could tell with my brother that in some way he regretted, he's an actor too, working very well now, but regretted that he disavowed my focus and drive and determination, because he thought that I was wasting precious moments in life, or being in the moment with someone, or having a meal with someone. And I sometimes would miss those moments, and I was really focused on what I was doing. And I didn't mean to be insulting, but I think maybe sometimes I was. And I think he was thinking, well, maybe I ought to rethink how hard I work. And my mother, this is my mother, she got me started in show business and acting, and she looked at me and she's like, honey, you've worked so hard. And they didn't mean on Lord of the Rings, they meant from the time I was 7.
There's still time, there's still time. Anyone want to speak Arabic to Sean? Go on.
She can't remember what she does for a living.
I can't remember how to say it in Arabic actually. Ana Taliba. There you go. Ana Taliba.
And the Taliban.
Yeah, so I'm a student.
We're parents, 3 daughters, so not so Abu al-Banat. And you look at things like this city, and you look at things like the developments that humanity has come up with over time, the medicine and going to outer space and everything we can do, and you think, those achievements were done by people who had a lot of heart, and they stuck and they did what they wanted to do. So my life was preparation for that, and I had to learn how to wear football pads and get hit by really big men. Okay. So I never would have imagined that the first question that I would be asked in an Arab country by a Kuwaiti would be about booties too. So the answer is yes, there will be a sequel. Maybe not in my lifetime. The thing I'm most excited about at the moment is a television pilot that we filmed for CBS called Surgeon General with Jason Isaacs, who is Malfoy in all of the Harry Potter movies, and we're waiting to hear in a few weeks whether that gets picked up. I want to be in the Big Bang Theory. Can we say it together?